start of today's look, I am going to be doing my brows. I'm starting off with the IT Cosmetics Brow Power. This is a universal eyebrow pencil, so this one only came in one shade, and it claimed to work for every skin tone, every hair color, every brow color. It actually worked for me, and it worked for a friend of mine who's blonde, so there you go. Setting my brows in place with the Benefit Cosmetics 24-Hour Brow Setter. You guys know I absolutely adore this product. It just brushes my hairs up so nicely and keeps them in place. And then I'm going to prep my eyelids with a little bit of the MAC Cosmetics Studio Fix Concealer. I just put this all over my eyelid, mobile lid, all the way up to my eyebrow, and then used it to kind of carve the bottom half of my eyebrow out. And then I set this in place with a little bit of powder, just a very thin layer, just so it wouldn't be too sticky when I applied eyeshadows. Here I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk eyeshadow palette for this look. And to start off, I used the shade Saffron. I just applied this really heavily in my crease. We're going to cover the lid, so I wasn't too neat about like the bottom half of this, but I just wanted to get the top half nice and like rounded and just a really beautiful shape. And then I'm going in with the shade Blazing, which is a orange shade, and I am going to use that to blend Saffron out. So this is where you get that blended look without losing the opacity of Saffron. And I took Blazing just a little bit into the inner corner, just a little bit deeper, just to create a more of a deep set eye look. I know people usually don't really like this, they want to bring their features out, but I wanted to make my eyes look a little bit more sunken in, so that's why I did that. And then taking a little bit of Oud, I kind of wish this came out darker, but I went to apply it on the outer third of my eyelid. And then I took a little bit of Celestial, which is just a beautiful highlight shade, and I popped that on my inner corners before taking more of that MAC Studio Fix Concealer, just to kind of carve out a bit of a halo cut crease situation. So I just did the middle area there, and then I did lose a little bit of footage, but I had popped the shade Cosmo, which is a glitter in the Huda Beauty palette, and I used my finger to dab that onto where the concealer was. And then here I am just taking a little bit of Saffron just to blend out the edges and make it look not so harsh, like not so much like a little full moon of my eyelid, and just kind of blend the edges in. And then I took a little bit of Celestial as well and just popped that on my brow bone. Next, I'm going to take my absolute favorite gel liner. This is the one from L'Oreal, and I'm going to use it on my tight line, and then I'm going to create quite a fierce wing, fiercer than I usually do, because I wanted you guys to be able to see this beyond the false lashes I'm going to pop on at the end. So I'm just going to prep my lashes with a little bit of the new Hourglass Caution Extreme Lash Mascara, I believe it's called. I really like this mascara, really good for volumizing, but not so great for lengthening, but still a really nice mascara. And then for lashes, I'm using the Noir Fairy Lashes from House of Lashes. Whew, how many times can I say lashes? Prepping my skin with a little bit of the Marc Jacobs Coconut Primer before using the most full coverage foundation I own. This is the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation in the shade Brown Sugar. It's a little bit yellow for my skin tone, so you'll see I really blend it onto my ears, my neck, and like just as far as I possibly can. For concealer underneath my eyes, I'm going to be taking the Too Faced Born This Way Super Coverage Concealer. I am now using the shade Butterscotch. I found it's a much better match than Mocha and Honey, which I was using previously. And again, a very super full coverage concealer to pretty much go along with the super full coverage foundation. And I just use this to clean up underneath my eyes and cover up my dark circles. I'm then going to take a little bit of the Too Faced Ethereal Setting Powder in Translucent to bake underneath my eyes and lightly set the rest of my face. And then next I am going to just, still baking here guys, still baking. Yep. This is me setting the rest of my face. And then I think I show me wiping the bake away. I do this after like a few minutes. I don't leave it on for 10-15 minutes, nothing like that. Less than 5 minutes will do. And then I'm going to be bronzing up my skin. I'm using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. You guys would have seen this in a lot of my videos. I really like this bronzer. I actually think I'm very close to hitting pan, which makes me so sad. But I'm just using this to bronze the perimeter of my face. And as you can see, applying it just above my cheekbone kind of creates a little bit of a contour effect and kind of brings my cheekbones out a little bit more. I'm then going to take this blush from Charlotte Tilbury and pack that onto my cheeks. I packed a little bit more on than I usually would, just so it would come true through camera. Often my blush gets washed out when I'm filming, so it looks really nice in person, but just gets washed out in the HD camera quality. And then I'm going to take this highlighter palette from Huda Beauty, and I'm going to take the golden shade and pop that onto the tops of my cheekbones and down the center of my face. Now I'm going to pack a little bit of eyeshadow onto the lower lash line. Here I'm starting off with the shade Saffron. This was the very first shade we used, that really reddy dirt type shade, and I'm going to pack that onto my lower lash line and then again blend it out with Blazing. Blazing is the very orange shade that I used to blend my lid as well. And then I'm going to go back into my L'Oreal gel liner and just pop that on my waterline. I found this is the blackest, longest wearing way to apply black to my waterline without it disappearing after an hour. And then I'm going to pop a little bit of mascara onto my bottom lashes. This is the MAC Extended Play Lash Mascara, just a really good mascara for lower lashes. And then for lips, I'm going to line them and color them in with the MAC Cosmetics Lip Pencil in Spice before going over the top with a Huda Beauty Liquid Matte Liquid Lipstick. This is in the shade Venus, I believe. Just a really nice nude on my skin tone, especially since I'm a little bit tan right now. It just suits really nicely. And then I took a little bit of gloss. You could really use any gloss. I just reached for the closest one, which was this one from Kiko Milano. It's a very old lip gloss from them, but I really like the effect that it created. And then setting everything in place with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. And that's pretty much the look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell so you get notified as to when I upload new videos. I really hope you guys have enjoyed the content I've been pushing out lately. It's taken me a lot longer to edit and put everything together, especially the look itself, because it's a lot more full on than what you guys are used to seeing from me. But if you are loving it, let me know in the comments below, then I know to keep doing it for you guys. But yeah, that's everything from me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!